So, been on hold with Sprint. This is the second video. My other video, I was on hold for, I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes. I am on hold 1 hour, 55 minutes. 3 hours total. Not to mention the 2 hours I spent earlier today trying to get this problem rectified. So I have an issue. They have my phones all in haywire. I'm getting charged twice for this phone here. This contract I got in September 2015. They're charging me twice for this phone right here. My bill's like $1,000. I have a promise to pay tomorrow. I told him I'd pay him. And I've already paid him half last week. And I said they were supposed to call me back in 48 hours and tell me that they're supposed to call me back and tell me that they fixed the problem. Well, they never called me back, so I called back. And I've been getting a runaround, especially today. I spoke with a employee. She probably gave me the wrong employee number. And she's laughing at me. And she thought it was a joke, so she continued to play with me, saying, "What should I do for you?" And I explained to her, I told her can we fix the discrepancy? And she continued to laugh and say, "There is no discrepancy. What can I do for you?" I asked her if I can speak to her supervisor. She said yes. Transferred me to the main menu, where the phone hung up on me. I've been calling non-stop. So I've been with Sprint since 1997. I've got 3 phones and 3 iPads, all on mobile. Can you imagine how many times Sprint's billed me without my knowing over the years, over all those years? If we went back and looked at my account, I caught one bill that they were billing me, and the lady told me she can only go back 3 months and fix it. So all the other months I was paying an extra $60. That's all in their pocket. All in their pocket. Years of paying $60, and they can only go back and reimburse me for 3 months. But if I was a new customer, they'd probably give me a Google Home networking system, a free what do you call it, VR gear thingy. They give new customers all kinds of stuff. But when I go to upgrade, this is what I get. 2 hours on 2 hours on hold. My bill is all disarray. I'm paying on I'm paying for this twice. One phone's on one account, one phone's on the other. Ugh. Wait, someone's coming on. I'm gonna have to end this this video, because they don't like being recorded. No. So that was back in January when I called in and to get an upgrade. So I called it back in January, and I wanted to get an upgrade for my daughter's iPhone. And I bought the Galaxy 7. Mind you, the lady told me that the iPhone was $200 and the Galaxy was half off. So that's the reason why I got it. And she offered the 40 gigabyte plan, and all my lines were to go off the 40 gigabytes. So that's when I added my iPads onto the plan, because they can all share the 40 gigs. But you guys had a new thing you guys are doing where the representative would come from the store, bring the phone to your house, and set it all up for you there in front of you. That never happened. The guy never showed up, or the girl, the person, the rep never showed up in the window they allowed, and no one ever called. So I went to the Sprint store after calling Sprint, and they couldn't, it was out of their hands. So I went to the Sprint store, and I had to wait 2 hours or something like that, try to cancel it. In the meantime, the rep called me from the store, and the lady said that she wanted to reschedule because apparently she didn't have the phone. And I told her, I asked her, I said, be honest, you guys just, you have the phone, you're late. And she said, well, yeah, the technician couldn't find your place. So she tried to lie to me, tell me she didn't have the phone, and then she, told me the truth, saying that the representative couldn't find my address. So I told her to cancel, and then the lady at the Sprint store was on the she got on the phone, wanted her to cancel it as well, and there was a whole crazy procedure to go through to cancel it. So we had to wait. So they couldn't sell me a new phone at the same price. She couldn't sell me the new phone at the same price until the other phone was off the account. What ended up happening was, you guys were supposed to credit me back my money, which you didn't. You guys put it towards my account. You're supposed to credit me my money back, and I purchased the phone at the Sprint store. So I paid for the phone at the Sprint store, and you guys got me on monthly installments still. I gave her the cash at the store. So I'm confused. I had to pay whatever I had to pay at the store, and when she did that, we swapped my numbers around, and everything went haywire. So I've been calling for months now to get my phone fixed, my bill fixed, and I've been getting a runaround. So when I called to cancel, I've been on hold when I try to cancel my service, I've been on hold forever. Forever just to cancel service. Like, do people ever get to cancel their service when they call to cancel? Do they ever cancel? Because they've been sitting on the phone forever.
And I do apologize for the runaround. And, we definitely want to come up with some type of solution in regard to this particular situation. this allowed me to look a little further to see what options we do have available, sir. If you would just bear with me a few moments.
If you guys can, is there a possible way you can go back to the recorded call? Did you guys say this call was recorded? January 7th. Around January 7th.
When did you? Is that when you initially spoke with someone? They were supposed to have come out to have.
The day that I ordered the phone, and you guys sent the iPhone to my house. That day it was purchased. That was the day I spoke with the lady. Yeah, it was the same day my plan was changed in January when I added all the lines, all the iPads, jumped onto my line I just put them back on because 40 gigs, might as well use it. But I had 1 gig prior to that. It was like January 7th. So now they got me on hold again. Bam. And I got a Yelp message. I need to replace. Okay, so still on hold. Battery's dying. Last conversation that we ended with before he put me on hold, I asked the guy, let me turn this down. I said to the guy, so, can you tell me how much I'm paying for my S7? He said $700. I said, well, good Lord. Well, how much am I paying for the Note 5? He said, the Note 5? The Note 5, you paid that back in 2016. I said, okay, can you double check? Because it says here you guys are charging me $500 for it. He says, yeah, but it says right here that you paid back in 2017. I said, so there's a discrepancy. Mind you, this guy kept telling me to go back to the Sprint store and get it rectified before I asked him this question, what am I paying on my Note 5 and what am I paying on the S7? He told me 1,000 times to go back to the Sprint store and get it fixed. I said, well, why can't I get it fixed right now? I'm talking to the headquarters, the customer service. You guys should fix it. Like, it all started when I ordered my phones through you. He said, yeah, but you had to go to the Sprint store and repurchase it. I said, well, then you guys need to push a button and get it rectified because I'm not going to drive an hour back to the store for them to tell me to call you guys. Come on. So I'm on hold again because he's trying to figure out why they're charging me another $600 for the phone that I paid for in 2016. So hopefully I don't run out of battery, but